Hi Aries, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all of my Aries placements, cross watchers, you are welcome as well. To everyone, just take in mind this reading may or may not resonate, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. Thank you to all of you guys who like and subscribe to the channel. I'm grateful for all of your comments, your shares, your donations. To those of you who book readings with me and shop the website, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you would like to connect with me, as I have been working behind the scenes, I sent out candle orders earlier today, as well as personal readings that I have been delivering, and live readings that I have been connecting with you guys on. So if you'd like to connect with me, everything is in the description box down below, okay? And a special shout out to Marsha. Thank you so much. She gifted me with this tarot deck here, Noon E Boo. Did I say it right, Marsha? I hope I did. And she wrote me this amazing card. Her deck, I'm gonna have to study your deck a little bit. I'm not even gonna play around here. All right, it's a little different from the traditional tarot deck. It has everything to do with nature, nature's laws, positive and negative forces of nature, universal and scientific. So the deck is very beautiful. Just give me some time here so I can sit down, and we're gonna do a reading with your deck here, okay? So let's jump into this reading today. We're gonna pull some random messages. Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aquarius. This reading can go in any direction, and however it may resonate with you, just take it or leave it, okay? So let's jump into it. How y'all feeling today? I'm sending love and light and healing energy to each and every last one of you guys. Hang in there. You got this. And just know you are not alone. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, guides. I was honestly getting a download. I don't know if I'm going to still title the reading this, but it was just like unsettling. You know, this information may be a little unsettling for some, but this is something that you need to know. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and see what comes out. And I feel like we're going to use some of the hidden what lies beneath as well here, okay? Feeling called to pull from. All right, Spirit. Some of you guys could be like in your head a lot here lately. I'm just getting like an overload of information. Bugaboo. That could do it here. You know, that could make you overthink. You know, somebody who's constantly nagging at you, bothering you, or trying to gain access to do so, any of the sorts here. Fake apology. This could be a fake friend, a fake person altogether. Falling apart, falling into pieces. This is like an energy of maybe people take you for granted. You're more important than, you know, people fail to realize. This could be I feel like an energy also. Things may be starting to fall into place for you and falling apart for someone else. This is also like an energy where maybe you feel like things are falling apart for you, and they may actually be falling into place for you. And not only that, this is also energy that I feel is just It's giving a really bittersweet type of energy here. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded is what came out, but it came out in the reverse. So that would definitely speak volumes on your character. This is an energy where something is not over for you. So you're not outdated, okay? You're not too old. You're definitely not old news, okay? So if this would be a reason for someone to come back and kiss your ass, it will be that they have come to the realization, like I said here, that you are worth having around, or you should have been kept around, or you should have been respected more. You should have been cared for. You should have been taken serious, you know. And one thing I'll say, fuck them. You know, that's for sure the first thing, collective, that you need to know. Okay, is fuck them and what they think and how they feel and their apology. And it's nothing to be a bitch about, or it's nothing to be condescending to anybody. It's just you live and you learn. You know, the goal is to learn from your experiences so you don't repeat them. You know, to learn your lessons so that you do better the next time, or you choose wiser the next time. You know, sometimes we don't know everything and things may happen to us unbeknownst, and we have to deal with it from there. But when you know better, you know, it's best that you put the effort to do better into something, and that's something that may be unsettling for people, and especially you. You know, I feel like maybe you were somebody who people could bug. You are always available. You know, if you wasn't available, you would make yourself available. You know, and even if they did mess up, you would still take the apology, even though you thought that they probably didn't mean it, or you probably knew that they were going to do it again. You know, a repeat offender is what I'm getting, but you are a forgiving person until you don't forgive anymore. You know, and it's in somebody's world that may have a bigger impact on them than you know, to the fact where people can hide things very well. You know, they said you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book. Like you're that energy. You know, the spirit put you in a book here. So, you know, people didn't do the work. They didn't read the fine print. And now look, you know, they had it the entire time, and now it's lost. Somebody made a bad choice, and maybe it's not you this time. And I just say this time, but, you know, it's not you. Let's jump into some tarot and see what comes out. What's that song? The pieces of me. I think that's Ashley Simpson. I feel like someone loves like the different like pieces of you literally here. Like you may feel like you're a mess, or you know, or that you stumble through life, but really it's admirable. And someone I really feel like they will not go without you being in their lives. As long as they can have a glimpse, a peek, somebody's still watching you and following you somewhere. And that may be unsettling to you, that you have a stalker, or that literally someone is continuously keeping tabs on you. Whoa. All right, that was almost half the deck. Look at some of the cards that came out, though. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, there we go. All right, the first card out we have is the Empress, Taurus energy. I feel like this came out in the last reading. Did it not come out as one of the first cards? and she was pregnant. I don't even feel like I used this deck the last time. I don't know. Somebody put in the comments. I can't remember which deck I used the last time, but I do remember doing a read here and the Empress came out. But I digress. It's unsettling to see you in this Empress energy. It's unsettling to see you look this good, to see you feel this good, to see you be admired, to see you admire yourself, to see you be okay and at peace at what's up ahead. And if you are afraid, don't be afraid. I feel like Spirit is speaking through me right now to say this just by looking through the Empress. And that could be unsettling. You know, you really are a child of God, whether people want to paint you as anything else. All right, whether somebody wants to try and condemn you. You know, it's unsettling that you have a light and a dark side, you know, as does everybody else. But I don't know why it's such an issue with you. But you are using both sides of those to your advantage. And like I said, you're not afraid. And that's the most unsettling part, because you have people that are afraid, but they act like they're not, you know, and they say that there's a saying, like someone who fears you is more scarier than someone that you deem as a threat, you know, or a possible bully of some sort here. It's the person that has the fear in them, you know, that's unpredictable, and that you don't know what they would actually do to you. So like this is, I feel like an energy of you have that unpredictableness about you. And you could be raising children, or you could be leading people, or just leading by example here, or attracting attention to yourself in some way, shape, or form here. And it's getting scary. 3 of Swords. But it's warranted, because this is like an energy of, especially if you've had people who have betrayed you and backstabbed you and used you. And just, you know, people will step on you, and a lot of times, I hate to say it's not personal, but you know, it's just how humans have been conditioned, you know, to a lot of times people feel like they have to do whatever they have, whatever, to try and make it to the top, you know, for example here. And that's stepping on necks, or stepping on toes, and stepping on people's shoulders to get in those positions until they actually get there and they realize that they still not happy, you know, and then they realize they just created a bunch of null and void type relationships. And it's an energy where they don't even really love themselves, you know, and it would be just something I feel like that people have to look in the mirror and feel that way at the end of the day, and to see you in all of your simplicity and still sitting in all of your glory. That's an uncomfortable feeling. It's unsettling. Knowing, just imagine that somebody that did horrendous things to you, and you still are just as chipper, you know, source, God still got you through that relationship and into a healthy one. Or just out of a situation where you felt like you didn't have anything or anybody, or just in general, you know, and a roof over your head, you didn't have any security or stability. And now it's an energy where you have gotten through all of that, but you got through it the right way and with a clean conscience and a clean bill of health here. And it's just like somebody here is suffering on the other side. Maybe suffering in silence. And like I said here, you may not be somebody that others are able to reach out to like they used to. You're not that shoulder anymore, and you're not giving up that part of you anymore. 6 of Swords, you know, you have moved on, created new ties, new bonds, new ways, new means for yourself. All right. And like I said here, it's a very spiritual type of feeling, or a very spiritual type of interference, as you're carrying spirit in you, you know, whether you're pregnant or not pregnant, you know, you still carrying that source in you. And each time you connect, You know, you connect the right way. You manifest and you birth something new, whether that's physical birth or an idea. But 9 times out of 10, when you're connecting with your spirit guides, you know, you are birthing an idea here. So someone is just bothered, unsettled by you moving on, for sure, because the 6 of Swords is moving on. I don't care how long it takes me to get through this, heal through this. I don't care how many times I got to start over. Bye, see you later. There's got to be something better on the other side, because clearly there's nothing here for you, or there was nothing there for you in that job, in that relationship, in that hometown, in that place. 4 of Swords. So it was necessary for you to find some type of peace in your life. You're looking better. You're sleeping better at night. You're taking care of yourself. Or if not, this is the energy that you need to be moving into. And slowly. You know, it's nothing you have to rush into. But you got the 10 of Pentacles to look forward to. And that right there, unsettling. Queen of Wands is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, baby. You're just getting started. You just stepped outside to get a breath of fresh air. You haven't even stepped off the porch yet. And that's unsettling, I feel like, to somebody here. Imagine seeing a beautiful lady or male and they have this big black jaguar, you know, sitting in front of them like a I dare you, I wish you would type of energy. Normally the cat in the Queen of Wands card is a little small one. But this one right here, it just goes to show you're not playing small. You're not small by a long shot. And like I said, if people don't want to respect you, you got somebody outside of you who is willing to have that talk with them if there is an issue or a problem. And then look at this. You have lions on her wall. Just all that fire energy. Just all that protection here. This could be your spirit animals. I think, what is this? Is this a jaguar? Somebody tell me what this is. I know those are lions in the picture, but I believe this is a jaguar. I'm not sure. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me. Put it in the comments if I'm wrong. Either way, it's not something you play with. And it ticks people off. Like when they know they can't come in and do those same things anymore. They don't have that same power that they thought they had. They never really had the power, you know, just not realizing that you have self-control. You have control over yourself and how a narrative is to be put out about you, how a situation is supposed to play out. And you just give people the benefit of the doubt until, like I said here, they finally put the nail in the coffin and they bury themselves. You know, and then they're sitting here trying to figure out and wonder why. All right. And then there's like an energy of like a jadedness towards you. All because they didn't take accountability. All because they took the fountain of youth for granted. The fountain of youth for granted. Ace of Cups, excuse me, Sun. Okay. Not only do you fill people up, but you warm them up as well. You liven up people's lives. And a lot of times people don't realize that until it's gone, until that well has run dry. Hanged Man. Pisces energy. I swear this came out in the last reading. Like this reading, this energy is repeating itself. We're going to do a part 2. 5 of Swords, Page of Wands. When I split the deck. Give me another one, Spirit. Yeah, I'm about to end this, and then we'll probably may go back and do another, run it back. but I'm still going to post this reading. You guys will get a daily double today. Two of Wands, Aries energy. Say it ain't so. Confirmation. I don't know. I want to say you're nowhere all. Your wherewithal. You just, I feel like if there was somebody, you may have energies, and this may not resonate for everybody. It's like people feel a way when you get to start something new. When you get to, after they get done abusing you, it doesn't, it may hinder you. You have healing to do psychologically wise, trauma. I know a lot of you guys have experienced it, through relationships, and not just romantic relationships. This could very well be, just people throughout your life that were supposed to be there for you and take care of you and not take advantage of you. But it's just unsettling to be able to see you move on, move forward, a new beginning in whatever way that was, and for you to still be sharp-minded, and just still so preserved. And not only that, it's just you reinventing yourself from young to old, or just you having a wise spirit in general. It's just definitely like it's in you, and it's definitely nothing that anybody can control or take away. It's all in you. It's just on how you decide to use that power, or when you decide to pick the phone up and call out to your spirit guides to exercise that power. But it's nothing of abuse as far as what you do, and that is unsettling to other people too, because who doesn't want to take advantage of something or someone? It's just the world that we live in. But you are like that, the energy of the greater good, greater God in you. And that's why Source is going to choose you, Aries, every single time. The Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, to go out there, thrive, see, live, laugh, love. Because they don't do it like you. And when they try, they doing it all wrong. Duh. I'm going to leave this reading here, okay? Hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah, let me see if I can get this part 2 in the mix for y'all. Y'all better go and watch both of these readings now. I'm putting in this work this evening. Okay? Ciao.